Once upon a time, in a country far, far away, Proton, there was a magic stone next to the lake known as Stone Batangkup. Even though it's a magical stone, people was afraid of it. This was because the stone will open up whenever anyone whispered to it. However, if anyone entered the stone, that person will never be seen again. According to the fable, in the city next to the forest lived a widow named Mak Tanjung with her two small children named Melo and Melati. Since the death of her husband, Mak Tanjung was always sad and in deep mourning. Her hard life made it harder for her to balance her taking care of the children and trying to be the breadwinner of the family. Due to her depression and poor life, sometimes Mak Tanjung didn't realize the two best things that she still had, that were her children. Sometimes Melo and Melati would be neglected for days. When that happened, Melo will try her best to take care of her little sister, even though in actual fact she was just a young girl too. One day, Mak Tanjung felt the need to eat roasted chicken, so off she went to the fast food restaurant. After some time, finally Mak Tanjung managed to buy a roasted chicken. With the happy feelings, she brought back the roasted chicken to her house.
Wow, roasted chicken! It has been a long time since I had it, Mom.
She was clapping and jumping with joy. For once, Mak Tanjung looked at Melati fondly.
Yes, my dear.
Without much time, Mak Tanjung opened the paper bag and served the chicken. Then, Mak Tanjung goes out to buy something.
Melo, I need to go to shop to buy something. If I'm late, you and your sister can eat first. However, make sure that you leave some chicken for me.
Melo did as her mom asked. After a long time, and when her mom was yet to be back, Melati started to throw tantrum. She wanted to eat and pestering Melo to eat. At the end, Melo gave in and both of them ate without their mom.
This chicken is the best, Kak Melo.
Melo just smiled at her sister. She looked happy.
Please chew your food, Melati. You're not supposed to swallow your food without chewing.
Kak Melo, can I have some more chicken?
Melo stopped in the midst of chewing her chicken.
Kak, I want some more.
Melo decided to give Melati her share of the chicken, even though she barely tasted the chicken herself. Barely a few minutes passed that suddenly Melati said,
I want some more.
Oh, Melati. I don't have any more chicken for you.
I want more. I want more.
She didn't know what to do. She tried to pacify Melati, but she won't listen and demanded to have more chickens. Nothing seemed to be working. Suddenly, as fast as a cat, Melati grabbed the remaining chicken that Melo put aside for their mother. Immediately, she put the chicken into her mouth and swallowed them. Melo was left speechless. She didn't know what to tell her mom. When Mak Tanjung came back from the mega sale, Melo served her mom with rice and the fish curry.
Where is the chicken, Melo?
Melo didn't say anything. She just looked at the food and remained silent.
Did you eat all? Didn't I say to leave some for me?
With silent tears running down her cheeks, Melo said,
I'm sorry, Mom. Melati had eaten all the chicken. I did set aside some for you, as you had asked, but Melati was hungry and she wanted the chicken.
Melo's tears were streaming down her cheeks while saying this.
How ungrateful children, both of you. I didn't ask much from either of you, but this is what you have given me back. It's better if I'm no longer in this world.
Without another word, she walked out from her house.
Mom! Mom! Where are you going?
By this time, Melati was also crying. She knew that her mom was angry, but she didn't comprehend fully. Mak Tanjung seemed to be in her own world. She seemed to be deaf and mute to the cries of her children. She kept on walking while her children was running after her.
Mom! Please! I'm sorry. Melati is sorry. Please don't leave us alone. Mom!
Suddenly, Mak Tanjung stopped in her track.
Oh, mighty stone, I have no one in this world. My husband had left me. My children did not love me. It's better if I leave this world than being unloved and alone.
She was no longer can see the reason to leave.
Oh, mighty stone, I come here to you. Please open your door and swallow me. I have nothing anymore.
She seemed unable to hear the cries and pleads from Melo and Melati. With a mighty roar, the stone opened its door. Without much ado, nor looking back at her children, Mak Tanjung walked straight into the stone. Within a few seconds, the door of the stone closed, and Mak Tanjung was gone. Melo and Melati were left crying at the entrance of the stone and pleaded for their mom to come back. Melo and Melati now had become orphans, is what they thought. But then the mighty stone echoed and started to open.
I don't want you, old woman. You are not my taste, and I am not a welfare neither.
Mak Tanjung was in daze because she thought she already dead, swallowed by the stone. But actually, she is not.
Oh, silly me. What have I done? Although my children doesn't want to listen to me anymore, I'm still their mother, and they need me.
She hugged her children and they went home together, and since then they live happily ever after.